Hello everybody, this is part 8 of me making a Geometry Dash level, and this one could be a long one because we are working on this very large section, and it will have these platforms going up and down, and we will have to navigate through this section. The problem is in the last video I couldn't figure out a way to know which one of these particular platforms would be going up or down, and say when you get to here, when you're playing it, let me make sure I have a start position. When you're playing it, you can kind of tell where you're going, but when you look at these lines, this isn't the platform that I'm landing on. This platform right here is actually this one, because this platform is moving you up to this spot right here. So then we'll have to figure out that. So I'm thinking of adding a little parameter type thing. So it's easy for this one because I know that where the platforms are. I'm just gonna put an extra block right above the platform that I think that you're gonna land on, and then once we know, then we can make everything relative to that. So if it's, because I know that this is the one that you're landing on, so then I would do it right there, and then I'll add a group 1 because that's what this column is. This column's 1, this column's 2, and so on. So then hopefully when you're hopping into this portal, that will be the one that you land on. And as you can see, that is exactly what happened. So now I'm kind of gonna guess. So this one, if that goes up, because it looks like I'm landing on this one right here. I don't know why my thing's loading. It looks like you're landing on this one right here, but it might not be the case. I'm gonna try it though. Let's see. I think that this one is gonna be the one right above the one that you land on. Oh, I was wrong. You actually land on this platform right here. So this one, that is actually the platform right above you. Okay, good. So yeah, we're kind of gonna try doing that. So yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna put one all the way down here and see what happens. Okay, I wasn't off by too much. If I remember correctly, this one was 1, 2, up, 1, it was a little bit too far up. So I'm gonna move it up a platform, and then I think that'll work. Oh, it's the opposite effect. So down. Okay, so far I'm jumping on every single platform. So I'm gonna see if I can fall on the third one. So jump, jump, fall. Yeah, that's pretty. You know, I'll fall on that one because it doesn't make a lot of sense to fall on the other one because it's such a small gap. Oh, but you can't jump. Oh yeah, you can. Okay, so now where on earth would this platform be? I'm assuming, because I went up and then down, I think maybe here? I have no idea. Yeah, let me check something really fast. Okay. Just want to make sure it's still going. As if you've watched any of my other videos, you've seen that some of the video recording things have been a little finicky. Yeah, I added the group to that. So let's see. Oops. Oh, I wasn't actually that far off. It just needs to go up one. Okay, and I can jump. And since it looks like those are on the same level, Then this will be like our middle line. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up from the middle line. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. And then 1 up since it's on the top, not the bottom. See if that works. Oops. Okay. Okay, so this one needs to be moved down, I think. Perfect. And then I think I'm just going to put this one in the same position as the other one. I think it'll probably be pretty similar. Oh, oops, I forgot. Wait, is this the one without the group? This one must be it then. Okay. I don't know how it ended up there. Wait a minute. What's this one doing here? Okay. Wait, what? Yeah, because this one... Oh no, this one is 5. Wait, what's going on? Okay. Oh wait, that one's going down, that one's going... So this one... Oh, so I have to do one going up. Well, I think it's gonna be like right there. Wow, I wasn't even close. Oh, that's because I didn't put a group. Oh my goodness. I'm getting all sorts of messed up. Okay, now let's try it. Okay, so this one needs to go 2 platforms up. Okay, and since that's a similar level, it looks like it's kind of decreasing as it goes down, so I'm going to try putting it right there. Since I'm kind of staying very flat, I think that's like... I don't think I did that the right way. Oh, so that one was placed successfully, the one right. Oh, no, it wasn't. I didn't even... Oh my goodness. Wow. Where has my brain been? Okay, I think... Okay. Although, I don't think I was supposed to jump 3 times. So, let's see. Okay, so we're still doing good. And since we're still relatively flat, like... Because... Okay, wait. So from the wherever this one was last time, that one is 1 above it. And since it's increasing by this much every other, I think that it's going to be that high. Oops, before I forget. Oh wait. Oh yeah, this one right here. I need to add... Wait, is it 9? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, whoops. I thought that the upper ones were the odd numbers. Okay. Oops. Oops. Okay, wait, so you can... I guess you can jump or fall on the one platform right here. But I think, yeah, so if I fall on that one, it's very level, so I'm going to try doing the same thing that I did the other time. And just, oops. Man, when am I going to remember? Okay, this needs to be group 9. Because I'm supposed to jump. Okay. So the last time, we're going to call that was one farther up. So group 10, I think I'm going to put that up there. Okay, I think it was in the right spot, I just didn't jump at the right time. Oh, because I'm supposed to fall, which means this one needs to go down. I think it'd be safer to say that you should fall on that one, in which case you would be right here. So I'm gonna say, I mean, I guess we can put it in the same spot, group 11, right there. Oops. Well, it was too high up to be a falling one, so I'm gonna move you down. So jump, fall, jump, jump, fall, jump, jump, jump. Whoops. Jump. Okay, I'm gonna need to like write this down or something. So jump, fall, jump, jump, fall, jump, 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 fall. I feel like you're gonna die if you fall there. I need to get there though, without dying. Oh, perfect. Okay. It's kind of hard to see, but that is the path. So although it looks very straight, you can see that this one travels all the way up there. So all the decorating. Okay, so now I need to see, like, I'm just going to do an experiment here. How many... Whoops. Okay, wait. So... So you can see... Actually, that's a bad example. Let me... Okay, so once that one starts coming out of view, this one starts going into view. So... You have like that much of a sideways vision. You know, I was going to try and take away some of the things that don't need to be decorated. I mean, I can do that at the end, I suppose. Because I'm only going to need to decorate the ones that are falling down. So I need to figure out which ones you're able to see and at which times you're able to see it. So, like, my theory is, let's see, the first one goes up. So you're only really going to see that one right there. I think the second one from the one with the block. Yeah, you can only ever see this one, yeah, the second one after the block. Yeah, that's the most you can ever see of it. Which means that I should be able to delete everything past that. So there should not be a noticeable gap. And there isn't. Okay. So then I can... Oh, I don't want to get the triggers. I don't want to delete the triggers. Okay, so I should just be able to delete all of those. Okay, and nothing's out of the ordinary. So now how far up can you see? Let's see if I can count how many platforms I see coming up from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of hard. But let's see. I don't think you should ever be able to see this one. I don't think you should be able to see that one right there. You cannot. Okay, well what if I move it to this side? Because you might be able to see the end of it. Oh, you can. For just a little split second. So then this needs to go down, and then you shouldn't be able to see it anymore. Although I bet if I moved it one up, you might be able to see it coming up on the bottom. Oh, you can. Although if there was a gap at the bottom, you know, I'm just going to delete that and then leave that platform, even though you'll never really be able to see it, because in case I decorate like the entire, like all the gaps in between the platforms too, I want to make sure. Okay, so that's as much as you can see. So then theoretically, because I can always undo this as long as I don't save and play, I should be able, all the ones going down, I should be able to delete everything except for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 below the dot and the 2 above the dot. So let's see, if I make a gap right there, oops, I don't know, let's deselect everything first. If I make a gap right there, you should not be able to notice. And that's not true. And I can see why. So I think, oh yeah, because this one is going to be in view. So even though when you're on this, it'll be as if you're like this one where you only need so many, except for the fact that as you're going up to it, you're going to see more. So then I think what you could do is maybe if I take away the one above, like this normal one right here. Like what if I do that? Actually, I'll delete them all at the same time. Okay, let's see. Wait, was that the gap? Okay, I'm just gonna put... Okay, so you could not see that. You definitely can see it when it's on there. Okay, so I think right there is the place where I should be deleting it. Oh, that makes sense. Because it moves in groups of 2, because like down here, these are all at the same relative position when you get to them, so they're always 2 lower from each other. So then this gap over here is going to be 2 above, so this one is going to be in the same position as this platform. Sorry, wait, this one is going to be in the same position as this one. So Interesting. Well, I think I'm going to be safe and delete everything above this one. Even though it seems like it was alright to delete this platform. Oops, that's not the type of deleting I wanted to do. Yeah, so right to there. I mean, this whole deselect thing always throws me off. Okay. Right there. And then everything still looks completely normal, and we are saving a lot of objects. So then my thinking is that I think this one's going to be an outlier because you don't see it coming in. Like these two right here are going to be an outlier because you don't see them coming into your vision. I think after this, everything these can be staggered upwards, and these will be staggered downwards. The ones that are going up and the ones that are going down. So I'm just kind of going to ignore this one, and probably I'm going to figure out like how this one comes into your vision, and then make everything else accordingly, and then I'll kind of just do whatever for this one like I did that one, and then this one right here will be my like determining factor for the ones going down. So my thinking is though, because if it takes that much longer for you to see it coming up, it's gonna, like on this side, you're also gonna need longer to see it coming up on this side. Like if I put a gap right here, then you're gonna see that gap quicker. So I think I'm gonna delete everything below that and see what happens. Yeah. And as I suspected, if I can ever make it there. Okay. Yeah, and I might have a little too many or a little too little. I'm just gonna decorate them all anyway. So yeah, I think this is gonna be the actual template, which interestingly enough, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it looks like instead of it having like a set amount, like 2 above and a few below, I think it was 7 below, it's always going to be 7 above and 7 below. So now I'm curious if that'll work for this one too, because it's higher up. Like I don't know if my strategy will work exactly, although it should, because you're always going to be in a position of 1 space below this block right here. Like you're always going to be on this ledge. So whether it's here or there, the camera position is still going to be relatively centered around this particular location. So by the time you're going to be at this particular location by the time that you're on this strip. So then it would be the same relative location as to if you were on this one right here, which you are. So I'm going to try deleting everything. Okay, so leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now that should work. Okay, I think it does. And now just out of curiosity, I'm going to stick something right there and make it group 2 and see if you can ever actually see it. Oh yeah, because like, okay, I think you're pretty close though. Because that, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you only ever end up seeing the 4. Yeah, I might just have to do it like per platform, but I'm generally gonna stick to that. Okay. So it makes me wonder, do you ever see that platform? How many platforms? Okay, so I think the ones going down are slightly different. Oh, that makes sense, because I bet you're never gonna see that many going up. That's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only because I did the wrong pass. Hold on. 1. Oh wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you do see all those. Yeah, I guess I'll just edit it kind of as like it is. So there's those three. Now that I've got these two, let's check this one out. I'm just gonna try deleting all but 3 off the top and all but 7 off the bottom, because I can always undo that. Oops. You know, I think I'm gonna have to leave those, because if I died right there, you're gonna see a lot of these. So you know what, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try deleting 3 and we'll see if we can see a difference. Okay, not so far. So I think we're good on that one, which is interesting. I cropped them at the same spot. Okay, now we're going to, yeah, because it all depends on where you're coming in. Because if I go down, as long as I'm right here, I'm able to see these ones. So if I go down, 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 when I'm right here, I'll still be able to see whatever is up here. Even though I might make it all the way down to here, you're still something all the way up here is going to be in your vision. So I can't exactly do it relative to the camera position only, because the vision will still, like, you'll still see something coming up from here, and it'll have a chance to go farther down depending on how, like, if you're going down with it, you're only going to see so much, but if you're going down and it's going up, you're going to see a lot that's coming out of the bottom, which is most likely why stuff like these ones have so much in the bottom where this one only has a few. So let's see. Wow, this video is going to be long. Yeah, I'm going to finish up these, and then I will save the decorating, or I mean the obstacles, for the next video. So let's see, I'm just going to, because this one is the same as this one, so I'm going to take off everything to here. That might have been too much. Okay, not bad. So then, yeah, let's just try this. Let's see. For this one right here, we're gonna take off only these bottom 2, but I'm gonna take off a lot from the top. Oh. What? I don't know how I didn't get the one at the bottom, but I was actually too many platforms anyway. Huh? Okay, wait, sorry, I want to deselect. Oh my goodness, that's what the problem was. Because I was selecting all except for the one from the bottom. Okay. And then for that one, it'll actually stay. It goes all the way from the bottom to the top, which is crazy. And then take away all of these. Which is interesting, because that one goes from the bottom to the top, but you don't end up seeing it, which is because it's the last one, I imagine. And then I'm going to have to delete this in several portions. We'll just take away that little bit right there. And then these extra 2. So then that's that, and now these ones are going to go progressively upwards. So I'll take off the tops first. Like that. One more. Oops, I did it again. Hold on. That's why I keep trying to go too far down. And then, oh, but this one. Oh yeah, but I'm still leaving for. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And then on the bottoms of them, we'll just go to the X. Oh, I see. There's an error in my logic, because this X isn't dying on this exact platform. It's dying in this location, but it's probably dying to like this one or that one. Okay, that makes it a little more. It makes it a little easier to understand. So I think my whole incremental idea might just actually work. So then they're kind of separating from each other. Okay. Wow, this is crazy. I always try to... It works. Well, that is today's video. And yeah, it doesn't look like I did a lot, but I know the path. We're going to be ready to get decorating in the next video, so stay tuned for that. I'll see you then.